Okay, you gave an interview with the CNN International, and you say that I disagree with that.
I disagree with that. As somebody who has helped plan coup d'etat, not here, but other places, it takes a lot of work, and that's not what he did.
Which countries were you involved in the co-planning or co-attempt? Was Turkey one of them?
No, look, I'm not going to elaborate any further. I think I've written in my own book about our efforts to restore legitimacy and constitutional order in Venezuela by getting rid of the Maduro regime there. I've said for many years that there will not be peace and stability in the Middle East until the regime of the Ayatollahs in Iran is replaced by a representative government. There are others. My trust in Turkey, though, is with the people ultimately. I think Erdoğan is an aberration, a lot like Trump in the United States. I think he's an aberration too. And I think I'm hoping now it will pass quickly.
Do you believe that the United States played any role in Turkey coup attempts?
Yeah. Well, that was before my time in government, but I'm very clear in my own mind the U.S. played no role. I mean, I think the idea that Fethullah Gulen, living in the U.S. at the time, masterminded it remotely was a propaganda by Erdoğan. It was gave him an excuse to crack down on the opposition generally. And I'm not sure what Fethullah Gulen was doing, and now he's dead, so nobody's going to know one way or the other. But I think it was part of Erdoğan's effort to gain more personal control in Turkey by defending the measures he was taking as being in resistance to this coup attempt. But I'm very confident there was no U.S. role.
Then why the United States didn't give back the Fethullah Gulen?
Right. Well, Erdoğan had several conversations with Trump about that. I had conversations with him and some of his assistants. We said, send us the evidence and we'll look at it. And we got it and gave it to the Justice Department. And it was the same evidence, quote unquote, that Erdoğan had produced for. It was simply not sufficient to make a case against Gulen that would lead us to deport him as having committed criminal activity. So if that was the best that Erdoğan could produce, it really was not persuasive.